Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
You've no magic. Drink a potion.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
For me, hey?
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. To get dicey.
You're like that.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Hey Joe, how you doing, man? It untargets a fair bit as well in some of those fights, and I think it might be something to do with going behind the pillars and stuff, but still feels a little bad. Okay, it's...
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay. Yeah, we found Constantine. Looks like he might be the source of the badness. We don't exactly know why.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
Like this target. If I'm not target, I can't do this stuff.
dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Close to is Nestiri. Close to is Nestiri.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Come on.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Close to is Nestiri.
Oh.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
I think what's happened is when Katasak got Constantine to do the ritual to bind him to the earth to try and relieve the Malachor, Constantine has inadvertently put Malachor into the earth. And that's why everything got corrupted straight away. So instantly Vingbar went after him. And that's what the thing means, that it's Constantine's fault. So we can go back to San Mateus. Yeah, a bit unfortunate turn of events. I mean, Katasak was just trying to do the right thing. And we certainly are not going to blame him. Well, he's dead, so we can't blame him. We can, but he's dead, but, you know. Which other ones am I missing? Where are we right now? Okay. And all of those are there. Got one in Bedry. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. He dies and then the Malachor comes out of the earth. Maybe. Unless there's another way. But that's sort of the way things are pointed at. Oh, come on. Do we need to destroy this from the other side? Surely not. It's just so you can't leave that way. Oh, we could have just gone up to that camp. Ooh, a stiletto. I can't believe I almost missed loot. Good thing the road was blocked off. Any more loot around? There's another way. We'll find out. Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's the Miniman. We have all of those ones. Where else don't we, before we get it off, I'm gonna finish off these ones before we. So there's Frazengard, which we need to, which I'm thinking the last quest line will send us to. It's the only one we don't have camps in, and there's some Seraphedin pages there. I'd like to get these pages. So I think Siora's allowed in here now because of that time that when we told them about how their Saint Matthias converted to the Islander religion. Whereas before that, Siora wasn't really allowed in. I don't think Siora was allowed in here.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other Guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Okay. So Coin Guard is the only one we're still suspicious with. Which that one's going to be really tough to get that one up. How many are we missing on the other one? Missing 2 on the Vitamin and 1 on the last 2. Okay. So we have to go see the Governor and Hikmet. Might do that one. Which I think after we do that one will probably lead us to potentially the final quest line. Where's our house? So I think we could do is... No, we'll do this first. And then, I wonder if Siora's going to be allowed in here. Don't care. She'll come with me. Yeah, and then after that we'll go get the other pages. You're right up there, dear. Would you mind coming down? You're scaring me. Siora? Okay, good. I'm glad you're back on the floor, dear. That's it's better than floating around the living room in front of everyone. Your Excellency?
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
I have a,
How might I be of
goal
service
to
to you?
raise your reputation
Animals, creatures
to a
have
level
been
where I get an
attacking
achievement.
us
I'd be happy to
relentlessly.
help you.
They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet?
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon? I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Conductus to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive?
Blinded by bigotry.
I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is something that bothers me. I was told that you met these savages and then let them go. They showed no mercy at all with your own merchants.
Out of
the congregation is not in conflict with these natives.
Because we never got told to come
no
back here and speak with him.
Ah, your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem, and I would be discourteous to deny it.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significant magnitude would be a catastrophe for our city. We have the means to repel these savages, but it will not be without great losses.
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes, the freedom of their brothers and sisters.
I see where this is headed,
the
but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnappings. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken no villagers. Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And at times we have taken prisoners on the battlefield. But what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters, and weavers?
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always possible that a few bandits might have stolen a shipment of arms. If that were the case, that would explain a great deal. Since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great concern to you, would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry?
You got a side
Capture a
quest.
few of these savages. Make it your mission to
Sure.
make them talk.
We
must understand what is going on before they attack.
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of this affair, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No, we're just in the middle of wrapping
to
up
go.
the
Look
entirety
forward
of
to seeing
the
you again.
storyline, and this
Farewell,
side
my
quest
lord.
just out of nowhere. Wait, is he in this room? Oh, he is actually up there, so we can just run out of town and see him. Yeah, that's really strange. Like everything else, all the quest lines have really been very tidy.
Come closer. Come closer.
No.
All my wares are in the vanguard.
Really? We're doing this? Stop doing that.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You've no magic left. Drink a potion. Your armor is broken. Soldati.
Took those back feet to the face, mate.
Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
No magic left. Drink a potion.
I don't have any more of whatever plant I need to make the potions. I need some beast essence as well. Like the gold thorn or something.